I, the great Papyrus again, and I am here to make some delicious spaghetti. So first things first, you should get a big pot, like maybe a big pot, and fill it about 3/4 of the way with water. So that way you can have something to cook the pasta in. Now, with all that water, you're going to need to turn something on to make it boil. So you turn your stove on around the high setting to make it boil. Now, the fact of the matter is, we can't have spaghetti without tomatoes and tomato sauce. So what better way to get fresh tomato dice pieces in the spaghetti than to actually chop some fresh tomatoes. So first things, you gotta wash off the tomato because they have been everywhere. Unlike in the underground where you know where everything's been, you do not know where these tomatoes have been. So next, you get a knife like this. And you simply cut off the top. It's a little harder than I remember it. I think I got it. Now, you just cut straight across. Can you help me with my recording? Can you lift this up so they can see? Can you lift this up so they can see? Yeah, so they can see me cutting the tomatoes. Yep, that's perfect. I'm having some technical help from my great-grandmother. She's not actually my great-grandmother, but she's an excellent grandmother.
Don't cut your finger.
That is good advice. My grandmother says not to cut your fingers. These pieces look a little bit big, but we'll make them smaller.
You don't know how to cut. You don't know how to cut. One tomato is good. One tomato is good.
One tomato is all we will need to finish this tomato dicing.
What you gonna put in your sauce? You gonna put in your sauce? I never heard of that. Fresh tomato in your pasta sauce.
I'm trying to make this as Italian and traditional as I can possibly get it.
You need to boil tomato, boil the water and stick the tomato in to get the hull off. You don't need to boil the water and then put the tomato in to get the hull off.
What do I need to get the hull off? So you can either peel your tomatoes, or you can choose to make your tomatoes whole and just cut the top off and then do what's not. Now, the one thing you need to remember to do whenever you're cooking something in a pot of boiling water with seasoning, you might need to add a tiny bit of olive oil to the top of the water. This will help the spaghetti not to burn. And now, one other thing that you might need that is completely optional, add a tiny drop of butter into the mix. And we'll let that boil. So see, I have my butter. Okay, now that is done, I am going to let the water boil and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that we have the tomatoes, we're going to put them in a bowl. And after you put the tomatoes in the bowl, you'll get a pepper. Step 3, you're going to add a little bit of spaghetti sauce. And now we're going to stir that together with a nice big spoon, which are on the other side of where I was thinking of. So now we're going to stir those in there as well, and we will be ready to start the next part of cooking. Because the water has started to boil, which means it is about time to add the spaghetti. Now, I am not in Italy. I do not have these ingredients on hand. So that means Walmart, Food Lion, and Giant are the best places on the planet for this. So, you add the pasta to the boiling water. That seems simple enough. And I should have asked for some salt or some sea salt, but I totally forgot. So, we will just have to make do with regular pepper and a little tiny bit of salt. Now, a little trick my grandmother taught me when she cooks is to break the spaghetti in half. So, let's take this over here and get a paper towel. So, she said that the spaghetti can be a little bit long and that sometimes you should break a little bit of it in half. I'm only going to break a few of them in half to give some shorter pieces of spaghetti. But the rest of the spaghetti I add will be in full pieces. Let's just see how that works. And it works great. It works perfectly. Another decisive victory for the great Papyrus. Now we're going to boil for about 10 minutes. If you want to have some, if you want more tender pasta, you boil it for 10 minutes. If you want authentic al dente pasta, you can cook it for 9. So I am going to make authentic pasta. And with that, our timer has sounded. So, if you are really young, ask a parent for a little tiny bit of help. You will need a strainer, a sink, and some oven mix. Because this pan is not cold, it is actually very hot. For those of you who may not know. The spaghetti right back in the pan, and it will start to sizzle. But we have a solution. Our spaghetti sauce. You'll need a glove, and you'll need to reduce the heat to almost off. And then you can add the rest of your spaghetti sauce. And here's another glove because I left the other one on the other side. Now if you want to make meatballs, I can show you that in another video. So I will make spaghetti and meatballs in a different video. So now, with your spaghetti all ready, what you're going to do, you're going to take your plate, you're going to set it right next. Okay, let's dig into this. Make sure you say your grace if you are religious. This is actually really good. This is really, really good. Let's try it with the bread. Yes. Tastes much better with the bread. Okay, so Casey Carter taught me how to do his outro properly without breaking his camera. And that does it for this episode. So if you want to see me make something else, or if you want to see me make spaghetti and meatballs, leave a like and a comment telling me you want that. But for now, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you liked it, give that like button a nice slap to the face. Like an awesome person. And he will see all you guys with his 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 fast cars on the wall in his room next time. Goodbye.